So we're at the second annual Angel City Sports Youth Weekend. The genesis of this weekend is hearing feedback from families. They wanted their kids to be around other kids, and for non-disabled kids, that's really easy because you can just walk into a park or at school or whatever. So for our kids, it's a lot more complicated. Our passion is getting people started.
For kids, there's not a lot of opportunities for adaptive sports across the country, and to have a weekend dedicated to them trying new things, connecting with other youth is really, really special. Here they don't feel alone. They get to connect with a lot of other kids and families that are going through the same thing.
Oh, that's a pop. That's a pop. That's a pop.
I know that a lot of times parents have to deal with the medical part and all that. It starts to hit the pocket and all this stuff is expensive. Well, with Angel City doing this, it just puts it to where they get to try 5, 6 different things in one weekend without needing to pay a dime.
Bennett has spina bifida, and so he has limited mobility in his legs. So a lot of our challenges are accessibility, especially for younger kids. It's been really rewarding for us because it's his first introduction to adaptive sports, really. So he's been able to try a lot of different ones that he may not have done otherwise. He's seen a lot of, oh, he has a wheelchair like me. So it's been really cool for him to actually feel like he belongs.
My name is Haumea, and I'm from Hawaii, the island Oahu. I think it's a special event because it brings people that have disabilities together so we can meet each other and we can relate to things like our everyday lives, because I can meet new people and I can do more sports.
Our son Eric, he is completely blind since birth. It's a rare genetic condition, and it's been a journey for us to discover what supports he needs and how he can access fun activities and adapted activities. So I think being around other kids and other participants here and being around the coaches, Eric has wanted to try some activities like blind soccer, practice running, things that we haven't been able to get him to try before. There's a world for him that he can be a part of if he wants to, which is just amazing.
We're gonna wind up, we're gonna clear, and push. So Youth Weekend is really, really special because this is the start of the journey for most. I always like to call it my recovery journey, but for most, they were congenital, they were not acquired traumatic injuries. But this is the introductory level. So you really get to see that spark in their eye and pique their interest and hopefully change their lives and put them on that path going forward.
The primary message, almost every time, I try to tailor to the audience that we have, but it's really about laying out the path, right? I think the education to allow the students to know that, wait a second, I can go to college, I can get that degree, and I can be training in my sport at an elite level that maybe I just fell in love with at the Angel City Youth Weekend, right? I think that is such a powerful message because it gives them a direction, it gives them a vision, and it gives them a taste of what can be, that there's a path for them.
If we can impact one person and convince them that they have the ability to go on and continue, then we've done our job.
For people with disabilities, a lot of times they don't realize sports is possible for them. They don't realize that they can be active and live a healthy lifestyle and that sports exist. And so the opportunity to get to provide that to a contingent of the population who doesn't necessarily believe that that's possible is really special. I hope that's what my story does for the little kids that are here this weekend, which is remind them that, hey, I was once in your shoes. I believed that I could go make the Paralympic Games and go win gold medals, put everything into it, and then made it happen. And whether you want to go to the Paralympics or not, whatever it is you want to go after, have that same mentality and believe it's possible. Go after it. That's what I hope is instilled in these kids.
And so this is a place where we know what to do, we're creative, our coaches are ready for them. We know if you show up, we can change your life. This community can change your life. And so they give us that feedback all the time, and it's the best feeling in the world.